Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 live cast. For this one we're playing a ladder match here on North American server. Let's see what we get. Bring the mic a little closer to me here. Alright, whoa, different, okay, random, looks like. This new layout kind of throws me off a bit. You gotta look for this little symbol here, I guess. Alright, let's go scouting right away, see what we're up against.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Okay, let's see, we got creep. So we will need gas, which is late, but unavoidable.
Our SCVs are under attack.
I can't build here.
Yeah, he had two workers out, so nothing I can do about that.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Whoops. I feel like we weren't at like a low hit point total. The audio alert might have been late. Might have taken a couple of hits before I got it. But that doesn't make sense either, so I'm probably just stupid. Maybe my SCV was at like 5 or 10 hit points. But we'll never be able to find out, because YouTube is a one play only, no rewind button. Which is equally as true as the no the no alert in time. Alright, okay.
Base is under attack.
Oh, it's gone already? Guess I just missed it.
Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Okay.
Add-on complete.
Excuse me.
Not enough minerals. 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 Unacceptable landing zone.
got the gases going up. 3 command centers on the way. Only a siege tank over there. Yeah, Viking next.
Add-on complete.
Think planetary before. Well, I can afford both actually.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Kinda. Alright, siege tank. Planetary. It's good to check the back of your main first with the Viking, because if he is going for a Nidus timing.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Alright. You want to kill off that Overlord first if it's a Nidus timing.
Not enough energy.
Alright, we need to start building stuff at home now. Upgrades and then production.
Can't hold them alone.
Our base is under attack.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals.
Those are early mutas.
Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete.
Alright, so we're a little thrown off here, but
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Research.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots. Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
It's maybe the time he takes it out. I keep screwing up and going out to the missile turret.
Base is under attack.
Funny guy.
Research add-on complete. Upgrade complete.
Pull them all back.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Command center up.
It's heating up out here.
Insufficient. Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here.
Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
There's something in the way.
Additional supply. Additional supply
So we survive.
required. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient. Additional gas. Not enough energy.
Got any extra firepower?
Upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted.
Try to attack in a way where I get the creep tumors as well.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Oh. Maybe I should be defending right now. I just use all the swarm hosts though.
Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable. Base is under attack.
This battle requires assistance.
It's
Oh.
heating up out here. Got any extra firepower?
Yeah. So that was looking pretty good.
Command center upgrade complete.
So there's always like a window for the swarm host play to be doing damage, and then that window kind of collapses on him. And I feel like this window shouldn't exist if the Zerg player knows what he's doing. Anytime you make an immobile composition like Broodlords or Swarm Hosts, in this case you did both. Excuse me. You should really get a really high drone count. And you can turn that high drone count into a lot of mineral bank, and then you can turn that mineral bank and the high drone count into a ton of static defense. So go up to like 80 to 100 workers, maybe even more. Get that 5,000 mineral bank, and then boom, just throw down like 30 spines and spores. And that way you have the coverage against the... You have the defense so that your immobile composition isn't as vulnerable to counterattack. But that never actually happens for Zerg players, so... What typically happens is they make that immobile composition. And then I get to punish it as soon as I... So it's all about when will my Hellions be out on the field compared to when does his Swarm Host attack begin. I got structure armor done just in time for this, so I was actually able to kill all those off. It's kind of cool. Oh, wasn't able to save either of them though. So here you can see the Swarm Host attacks have begun. And I'm only starting my second and third factory now. I can only build one Hellion at a time. And I don't even have like a mineral bank, so I'm also trying to get my worker count up to a level where I can handle this. Obviously every time I'm rebuilding workers and missile turrets and supply depots, that's cutting into the minerals. But once I have all the production I need, and I'm making ravens, that really frees up a lot of minerals for the Hellbats. And the Hellbats are what wins the game versus Swarm Hosts. Ravens are mostly just to negate the swarm host, just to be on defense. Throw down some auto turrets in front of your planetaries to help keep them alive. Maybe even tag these with anti-armor missile. 50 hit points. It would take 4 seeker missiles to pop. That seems like overkill. Maybe if they hadn't nerfed the seeker missile, it'd be better. Like even the last nerf, where it used to be 30 damage with 15 splash, that could be reasonable to hit this, but yeah, I think just auto turrets is the way to go in defending. So you got this window, and I feel like you could have taken down at least a planetary. Like, look how many Swarmos he has. That's 23. That's 46 locusts. I can't out-repair 46 locusts, especially since if you right-click them on the planetary, they all land right next to the planetary, which means they steal all the repair space. Against Swarmos, I like to do this, and this, and this. And these turrets aren't meant to do anything except for to make the locust land. So if he comes here with the swarm host and he launches all the locusts, they will immediately land on this missile turret, which means they aren't flying into my main base. And that's the same idea over here to defend this, and over here to defend this. So you can see he just launched them, and already all of them are facing this guy. Although it looks like he's targeting that, actually. He's wanting to kill it. So by the time they walk around this corner, I mean, there's no chance of killing the planetary anymore, even though he had more than enough. And now I can start producing Hellions at a pretty good rate. I don't have a ton of minerals, but I got enough, I think. This is another idea you can do versus Swarm House. Like, he has a Swarm House with a bunch of locusts, so you can't spam auto turrets to kill the Swarm Hosts, because they'll just end up trading with the locusts. And people like to say auto turrets is like a free unit, but it's not actually free. It costs energy. So against an actual free unit like a locust, you don't want to be wasting a bunch of energy. But if you throw down one auto turret, boom, I've just stolen the focus of all these locusts. They're all going to land way far away and come over this way. People have always, like, Zerg players, they do micro, but for some reason their mindset with swarm hosts, and even part of the swarm hosts, have always been that they're not a microable unit. Like here, you launch your swarm host, you do something else. Or back in the day, you know, you plant your swarm hosts, you burrow them, you give them a target, and you just let them keep sending off waves. But all those waves should be microed. You know, you don't land on that. You right-click on this planetary. If you don't have enough to kill a planetary, then come over here, kill the missile turret, kill the refinery, kill some SCVs. You know, every wave should be doing damage. Well, they all end up just forcing planetary repair, which is pretty close to 0 damage as you can have. Stops some mining, costs a little bit of money, but yeah. And at this point, you know, we're building a whole bunch of Hellions at a time, and now his window is closed. If he knocked us down to 3 bases, he might have had a chance. If he knocked us down to 2 bases, he probably would have been ahead. So he might be distracted by my ravens. He uses his entire locust wave to kill the hellbats, so that's fine too. Hellbats are basically my locust wave. I don't have any use for minerals, so they're my free unit I send out. So creep tumors wanted to kill there, plus a hatchery, plus an overlord. So I figured I may as well throw down a whole bunch of auto turrets. Let them pick off a swarm host or two, and then when he launches the locust wave, then I can kill off all the little things I wanted. Namely the creep tumors. So now he's just in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have a 6th base. He actually doesn't even really have a 5th base, considering there's no workers there. He has transitioned to hive, but you know, Broodlords are basically just the same thing as Storm Hosts, so it's not like I even have to adjust what I'm up to. It's another immobile, you know, value efficient siege unit. Oh, actually someone survived if I was paying attention. Oh, he lost a lot there. I didn't realize how bad that... Like, this is me getting caught. Right? I don't know where my brain was at the time. I can't remember, but I didn't think I was going to get intercepted by the corruptors. So I'm doing something else right now. And when I look back, I'm like, oh crap. Start throwing down auto turrets as I'm retreating to kill the corruptors. But I'm also running into like swarm hosts and broodlords. I'm like, oh, there's even more reason to continue throwing down auto turrets. That's every broodlord and every swarm host except for one. And what he killed? A handful of ravens, and I got the more than enough economy to continue making them 4 at a time. Hellbats have pushed through on the left as well. Ultraden. Double Spire. I feel like this is... Maybe he got to that point? I feel like when you've maxed out and you're happy with your max and you have a bank going on, that's kind of when you can just throw down every tech structure as Zerg. You don't really need to plan anymore. Just like, let me get every tech available and let me get every upgrade available. And that way when I do tech switches, which is very easy for Zerg, as all their production comes out of one structure, or all their production comes out of larva, that they're ready to do those tech switches. Everything's upgraded. But it doesn't really feel like he got to that point in the game. He's only on 5 bases. He's not mining so well. His worker count is okay, I guess, but you know, some of it's not, you know, 4 extra workers here, a whole bunch idle there. Doesn't feel like he's at the point where he should be throwing down an Ultra Den when he's going double Spire and he's already maxed on Swarm Hosts. I shouldn't have moved. I was trying to figure out where to stand to kill off all these creep tumors without vision. We got 2 of them. Should have stayed on top of them. Yeah, so anyways, with that, we'll call it the end of this video. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I had my webcam frame turned off the entire time. Oh well. Yeah, so huge army value lead. There's one point in the game where he had, what's this, about $4,500 worth of army when I had 0. This is probably one Marine though, so I had something. We never really killed off a Swarm host, so his army continued to grow as well. Yeah, you can see his active workers kind of dropped off, and his resource collection rate kind of dropped off. Some of this was just having drones in the wrong places. Oversaturated in one base and then a hatchery that with nothing at it. Yeah, so I'm out of here. Thank you everyone and goodbye.